Can two people live in a tiny rolling box together for 30 days? Let's find out.
Respond to the needs of the Black community.
All right, we're just leaving Peyton Woods RV Park. Nothing to write home about. It's basically just a parking spot, but it was fine. They had electric and water. And we're going to... What are we going to? Now we're going to Spillar's Cove. There's a hike up there we're going to do. And then we're going to go grocery shopping. And then we're going to drive for a bit. And Jen's got a client or two. I
think just one.
Maybe just one. And that's about it. It's a little brisk this morning, but it's not raining right now, so that's good.
Yeah.
Hopefully that holds. Spillar's Cove is off to a wet start. Hopefully it's the last of that sort of stuff. Okay, I totally forgot to mention this last night, but we went to get a little bit of Canadian cash and at an ATM. And like I walked in the little vestibule to get it, and Jen was outside by the bike, and I heard him talking, and I walked out, and this big dude, like tall guy in coveralls, he must have had some sort of job that involves machines, just chatting it up, and he was asking us about where we'd been.
Never met a stranger.
No, this guy never met a stranger. We've met a lot of people like that. People are so friendly. And he was asking us where we'd been, and we said Fogo. And he asked us if we saw any caribou there, and we said no. And just all kinds of stuff. We were talking about the dinner theater. He said he'd been 14 times to the dinner theater. And anyway, we're talking about Fogo, and he said, did you see any caribou? And we said, no, we just saw a couple of foxes. And he said, hey, hold on. He was standing next to his bright yellow little Celica GT, of which he said there's only 3 in Canada. And he was very proud of it. Anyway, he reaches into the seat and pulls out a dead fox. He's like, oh, did it look like this? Yeah, it looked a lot like that, except for it was alive and walking around. And he said he had to, like, the laws in Canada are strict about so many things. So to get it worked on by a taxidermist, he had to find a trapper or someone with a trapping license in order to be able to do anything with it, because they're so strict. So he called a cousin or something like that, you know, got a license number, got permission. It like some of the jokes in the dinner theater were about filling out paperwork for the Canadian government, so I think it's like a running joke. But
you made it into like a scarf. You know, you had that little acorn.
yeah, it was a scarf, and on the tail was a little acorn, and in the mouth was like a clothespin sort of thing. So you put it around you and you close the mouth onto the acorn to latch it shut, I guess. It's number one, it's just a weird thing to do. Oh, and he had hit the fox. That's how it all happened in his car. And he had driven away, and he's like, oh, I feel terrible. And his girlfriend or wife or somebody in the car said, yeah, it sort of hobbled off, so he didn't think he killed it. So he went back in case it was suffering so he could do the deed. And it was dead by the time he got back there, so he just grabbed it. It's just a weird thing to do, and a weird thing to pull out of your bright yellow Celica GT. It's just bizarre. Oh, and we're dealing with some serious dampness out here.
I don't think we can go on.
I don't want to get my feet all wet, but also, where do we go from there? Oh, it's because while I was talking, we got way off.
Okay.
Jesus. Do you guys see the trouble that you cause? You totally get us discombobulated. Anyway, he was an interesting character, and I just kind of love stuff like that. All right, this trail just kind of petered out. So we're going back to see what else we can do here. All right, we're trying something different, see how that goes. Over there is Great French Beach. What about him?
He was good. How about his song where he was like, huh?
Yeah, he was good.
I like that song.
He was flying.
Yeah.
I really don't understand like that kind of accordion where it's not a keyboard, it's just buttons.
Yeah.
I have no idea how that works. I was trying to like figure it out. Jen's mad at me because all I talk about on this hike is like how easy it would be to slip and how much of a horrible death that would be.
You have this fascination with jumping.
Yeah. Is that, you're worried I'm gonna just do it? You don't feel that? Like you don't feel an urge to just boom.
I just get sick.
It like pulls me.
Stop.
Alright, we're back on French Beach and we're headed up that way. And I had in my notes to bring bathing suits. It's way too cold for any swimming, that's for sure. Alright, we did a nice hike. We're back at the trailhead and we're just making some coffee. And then I think we're gonna go to the grocery store. And after that, we're headed west. And I had a couple places on the list to visit: Alexander something trail and a waterfall. But it's kind of wide open. We can do whatever. So if we see something on the way, maybe we'll stop. Okay, we just got out of Foodland. Stocked up. We think we're gonna have a couple of RV dinners coming up, so we got some roasted chicken and
New potatoes, roasted chicken, salad.
this and that. I think we're stocked up for the next couple of days. Team Gianni's signature dish.
Avocado.
Oh shit.
Okay. Stay there. Stay there.
Realized it's Tuesday today, and we realized on Saturday, 3 days ago, that was our halfway mark of the trip, which seems crazy because we were like, a month is going to seem like forever, but it doesn't. It's already more than half over. And we also just realized that we started on the complete east coast of Newfoundland, and we're just about halfway across now, headed west. So we are headed to the Alexander Murray Trail, which Jen just looked up, and it sounds hard. It sounds like there's a billion stairs. And we were going to do this other waterfall after that, but I don't think we're going to have time. So we're going to do this, and then we'll probably head for a campground.
Can you see those stairs up there? Oh my God. I think we're going up there where that flag is. We're going to be brutalized today. This is hard. There's so much more. That's just a little one. Luckily I'm in Rambo mode, so when I'm in Rambo mode, you can forget about it. Right? Am I right? Rambo mode?
Yeah. I'm doing PRI as I go up.
Oh, Jesus. If you don't know, Jen's into some weird shit. I don't even know what PRI is, but she's into it. What does it stand for?
Postural Restoration Institute.
Postural Restoration Institute. I'm sure most of you are familiar with that. I myself am more into the IPA.
What's that?
India Pale Ale. It's like all Tilton. Oh, it's just like false summits. You get to a landing that you can see, and then there's more. Oh, oh. Look at that beautiful Canadian flag. Oh. Unfortunately, we have to go down there, all around in there somewhere, down to, I think, right there, and then all the way back up to those buildings. You may be wondering why no drone shots of such a beautiful spot. It's just so windy up here. And same in Twillingate, where we did that hike this morning. I mean, would have been some great footage, but it was just too windy, and I'd rather not lose that drone. So, just trying to be a little prudent. I've crashed it so many times. I just crashed it at work. I think I already told you that. But, so I'm trying to be careful. Brutal. Sweet baby Lord Jesus. What do we say when we finished a super strenuous, horrible hike that we would never do again?
Wasn't bad.
That wasn't that bad. That wasn't that bad at all. You should do it with your, I recommend taking your toddlers and your grandmother and you'll be fine. It was so easy and just really relaxing. It wasn't that bad. It really wasn't that bad. It was, that was 5 miles and 1,000-foot elevation, which in the scheme of things isn't all that bad. It was pretty strenuous, and it's making me think about Gross Morn and what we're gonna do about that.
What do you mean?
Well, that was 5 miles and 1,000 feet. Gross Morn is 10 miles and 2,000 feet. So
That was 1 mile?
that was 5 miles.
Oh.
If it took us that long to do 1 mile. So I don't know. But then again, on the TMB, we did
Yeah, but we're
a
not
12-mile, 4,000-foot day. So we could definitely do Gross Morn. It's just, do we want to? Let's see how destroyed we are tomorrow.
I think we need to really think about that. It could be bad.
If the weather's bad, we're not doing it. Like, the weather has to be perfect. Because I've seen videos of people getting up there and it's not good in bad weather. So that's for sure.
You know,
So we got this cheap RV spot. I weren't expecting much. And check it out. You really can't complain about that. Just had a lovely dinner, rotisserie chicken, some salad, and some potatoes. And life is pretty good. Thanks for watching. Please hit like if you liked this video, click the alert bell for notifications, and please subscribe. See you next time.